Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy EmeryReigns here, and today we're going to be talking about some Resident Evil 4. Now, with that said, I do want to talk about this potential Resident Evil 4 remake that I've been hearing a lot about on social media and online. And, obviously you guys know that they did a Resident Evil 1 remake, they did a Resident Evil 2 remake, and a Resident Evil 3 remake. Now, listen, guys, I'm not the biggest Resident Evil fan in the entire world, but I do love the series. I've played it since I was a little kid, and it's definitely one of my favorite series. Now, when we're talking about Resident Evil, the first one that comes to my mind is Resident Evil 4. I know you guys remember Resident Evil 4 from back in 2005 when it came out on the GameCube. Resident Evil 4 is one of those games that when it came out, it was kind of like unbelievable that a game could be so damn good. Not only did the game play good, but the graphics, as you guys can see, this game came out in 2005 on the GameCube. The GameCube is actually considered one of the most least powerful consoles of that generation. And the fact that they were able to make a game look this goddamn good on a system like that, it really did blow everybody's mind. Now, with that said, I know you guys know the saying, if it's not broken, don't fix it. In my opinion, that saying has never been more true for a game than this game right here. In my opinion, Resident Evil 4 is one of the best games of all time. I remember growing up and playing this game as a kid and remembering how terrifying it was to play this goddamn game. And to be honest with you guys, if they messed this game up, it would actually be a tragedy. A lot of bad things were said about Resident Evil 3 Remake, and I actually played the game from start to finish, and I can definitely see why people were complaining about the game. Resident Evil 3 Remake as a whole was not a bad game, but you can't make a game that's that iconic and leave stuff out of the story. You can't leave locations and important parts and chapters out of a game that was so damn important to people. And when I think of games from my childhood, Resident Evil 4 is definitely going to be in those top 3 games from when I was younger. And I know I speak for all of us pretty much when I say that Resident Evil 4 is definitely one of those games that I've played at least 5 to 6 times from start to finish. Now, again, talking about Resident Evil 3 Remake, again, there was definitely iconic and important locations and chapters that were left out of that game. Resident Evil 4 cannot be done the same. You cannot remake this game and leave any parts out of it. If you guys are going to remake this game, Capcom, please do not mess it up. And when I say don't mess it up, I mean don't leave out any locations, don't leave out any boss fights, any weapons. If you guys are going to redo this game, please redo it and do it the correct way. Not to say that I'm against them making a remake, but again, I just cannot see them ruining this game. And I really do honestly believe that if they mess this game up, they're going to have a lot of backlash from it. Resident Evil is one of those games that is so loved by so many different people that if they mess any little thing up, it's going to cause a lot of problems and drama. Now, from what I've seen online, the team that's working on Resident Evil 4 Remake is supposed to be way bigger than the team that worked on the last 2 remakes. And apparently the person who's in charge of doing the remake is actually looking at the feedback from Resident Evil 3 Remake to make sure that they don't make the same mistakes. And I would not mind playing through this game once again. I can probably beat Resident Evil 4 10 million times and never get tired of it. It's so damn good. However, that doesn't mean that they should go out of their way to fuck this game up. Now, apparently production for Resident Evil 4 Remake started back in 2018, and the game is scheduled to release sometime in 2022. Not to say that that's the definitive release date, because as you guys know, Capcom is good at pushing their games back. But whenever it comes, please do not rush it and make sure that it's done the right way. Please be sure to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take it easy.